Hello, everyone, and welcome to 2 Minute Emergency. I am your host, Dr. Leslie, board certified emergency physician, best-selling author, international speaker, and professional photographer. And I welcome you to another edition because I want to keep you healthy, safe, and out of the emergency department. So you may not have heard, but May is National Medical Health Awareness Month. What does that mean? So we all take care of our mental health in different ways. As you see, I am in someplace different. I am out in nature. I am at my local state park because I love being out in nature and it relaxes me. So that's where I am. So how do you know when you need to take a mental health break? There are a lot of different subtle indicators that this might be what you need. So think about it. How well do you take care of your mental health? Do you think about it like your physical health? If you're not feeling well and you absolutely are too sick to get out of bed and go into work, you call in sick. Do you do that for your mental health as well? I would probably guess that you don't. And it is so very important because your mental health affects your physical health as well. So, as I said, I'm out here in nature because this is what I truly enjoy. And so, steps, and indicators that you may need to take a break. First of all, are you exhausted all the time? It doesn't matter if you get sleep, don't get sleep, you just feel exhausted. You're mentally exhausted, physically exhausted, emotionally exhausted. You may be to the point where you just don't feel like you can't function normally. So that's one of the indicators you may need to take a mental health day. And there's nothing wrong with that. There's no shame in that whatsoever. And that could mean time to sit back, reflect, think about the things that could be stressing you. And people take mental health days in different ways. So some people like to do the massage treatments and things like that. Other people just want to stay in bed, relax, get up when they're ready to. It's also a time to reflect on those habits that you may have that you may need to correct. And they could be facts that your diet isn't right. You're working like crazy. You are eating fast food. You're not preparing meals at home at all. So you know you're not getting the nutrients that you need, that your body needs. And of course, you know my favorite, not drinking enough water. And so all of that plays a part. Other ways that you might know that you need a mental health break. Are you overly emotional? So little things bother you. It could be something as simple as waiting in a line at the grocery store and it just seems to be taking too long and you get very irritable about it. That may be a sign that you need a mental health break. Other things that may include that is your productivity just isn't where you normally think it should be. You're trying to get your work done, but it seems like it's taking longer than usual, and you're just not having that same level of focus and clarity that you normally would have. That could be another subtle sign. You need to take a mental health day. It could also mean things like you know you're exhausted, but you can't seem to go to sleep. So that's one of the key things that affects a lot of people is insomnia, because they're stressed, your mind is constantly thinking about things, and you just can't fall asleep. What happens is when you're not getting enough sleep, then, as I said before, your productivity goes down, you start to snap at people, and so it becomes a vicious cycle that's very difficult to break unless you take the time to stop and take care of yourself. You may be feeling depressed and alone, even though there's people around you and there's people you know who love you, but you just feel like something's wrong. You're all alone, you're by yourself. Depression is one of the key indicators that you need to take a mental health break. And in fact, not just take a mental health break, but you need to talk to someone. You need to talk to either your physician, your therapist, or psychiatrist, and see if there's something that can be done to get you out of that stress. Hi, Dr. Lakeisha. Thank you so much for joining me out here in nature today. Another indicator is that when that stress starts to build up, you also start to feel a lot of anxiety. And anxiety is so prevalent in our society today. Think about all the effects that COVID has had on all of us. Many people still don't have the opportunity to go out and enjoy themselves. And so think about how that's added pressure and stress to your life. So taking those mental health days, even if you're still at home, like I said, you're not getting out, you can still take a mental health day. And that may mean telling your family, hey, this is my day. I do what I want. You all are on your own. You still get up when you want, eat what you want, relax in the bathtub, take a hot shower, whatever relaxes you the most. So, anxiety and depression often go hand in hand. And once again, these are the times that you need to consult your physician, a therapist, or a psychiatrist. So, as I said, everybody deals with this differently. But if you feel that these symptoms are becoming overwhelming, make sure that you get that help as soon as possible. There may be a very simple solution. So why wouldn't you check that just like you would your physical health? I can't stress this enough. I see this in the emergency department all of the time, where people get to the breaking point. And that's so difficult once you get to that breaking point. And there is no shame at all in getting the mental health that you need. It can make all the difference in the world. So, just for anyone who thinks that they may be reaching that point, I want you to be aware of some of the things that are available to you. There's the National Crisis Hotline, and in many places you need to look that up. It's everywhere, but there's different numbers depending on where you live. So I can't give you a specific number. But if you know anyone that's suffering from severe depression, severe anxiety, I'm also going to give you this number, which is the National Suicide Prevention Hotline. And as you can see, this number is right below, 1-800-273-8255. They are there 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, if you feel that you need help. So once again, I am Dr. Leslie, your board-certified emergency physician, best-selling author, international speaker, professional photographer, and lover of the outdoors. Take that time for yourself. It'll make all the difference. Until next time, stay healthy, safe, and out of the emergency department. Take care for now. Bye-bye.